So Xbox might be getting sued pretty soon because they increased the price of Game Pass. Now, for a lot of you guys are thinking like, that's just business, straight. Like, what are you complaining about? Well, it wasn't a part of Microsoft's business whenever they bought Activision Blizzard, because the FTC really didn't want them to buy Activision Blizzard, and they said, you know what? If you don't increase the price of Game Pass, we will allow you to buy this multi-billion-dollar trash fire. And only a few short months after saying we promise we will never, ever increase the price of Game Pass, obviously the multi-trillion-dollar company gets to get away with anything they want, boys. They are our new kings. All right, let's just break it down here. All right, the new king got to lie to the literal government, and they're gonna not only get away with it, they're gonna laugh at us too for thinking, oh, you thought we were gonna keep our promise of never increasing this thing that makes us no money? So it'll be nice to see if the government will actually take action against Microsoft blatantly lying to them, but Xbox Game Pass for now will be increasing in price. Game Pass Ultimate will be going from $16.99 a month, pretty high, but also you get a ton of games for it. Like, I'm gonna be honest here, Xbox Game Pass is one of the greatest deals you can get for gaming. Like, I'm just saying it. Obviously, they're gonna want to charge you $100 to $300 a month somewhere in the future, but for right now, they're like, all right, we need to get them in first. We gotta rein them in. But yeah, it's going from $16.99 a month to $19.99 a month. Regular PC Game Pass goes from $9.99 a month to $11.99 a month. And then Game Pass Core will stay at essentially $10 a month, but raise from $60 to $74 a year if you want like an annual plan. And let's all be honest here, I think making a game costs way more than making a movie, so this is definitely going to be going up next year, alright? So everyone, go ahead and get enough Game Pass for only 13 months because they stopped allowing you to stack Game Passes infinitely. I remember back in like 2020, 2019, my friends like bought 2-3 years worth of Game Pass for like $1 because you get like a month for $1 or some shit at one point. So they just stacked them babies up. Now for me, I really didn't care about Game Pass, so I never really stacked up any, nor do I really pay for it at all, because I'd rather just pay for the game I want and know I have it for myself. Some people, they just like having the options of an infinite library, and I'm like, shit, people barely get through like the first 8 hours of any game, so like hundreds if not thousands of games at your fingertips is essentially infinite at this point. But from time to time I might splurge on a Game Pass or two just to play like a cool new game to come out, just in case I'm like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna like this game. It's coming from like a pretty shaky company, just like how I played Starfield and I realized, oh, this is not fun. Oh, okay then. And I was like, thank God I only paid $10 for this instead of a full 60 or 70. But obviously Game Pass wasn't the only lie that Microsoft told whenever they wanted to buy Activision Blizzard just to get one game. Alright, they just wanted Call of Duty. Everything else fell by the wayside. With the new Overwatch 2 updates, we can see that whoever's working there on that ghost ship, they really don't know what they're doing. They better bring back 6v6 whenever they upload the next dev vlog, because if they don't, I think Overwatch 2 is going the way of the dodo bird. But also, Microsoft wasn't allowed to fire people if they acquired Activision Blizzard. And then we all know what happened. They started firing people and canceling, big projects at Blizzard. Specifically at Blizzard. Like, I'm pretty sure they had a survival game in the makings that, the concept art looked cool. Obviously, we have no idea what it looked like. And, Phil Spencer was glazing this thing whenever he was trying to buy it. But as soon as he bought it, he was like, all right, get out. Leave. If you ain't Call of Duty, get out of my office. It seems like right now Microsoft is really quadrupling down on the whole Call of Duty and World of Warcraft scene. Everything else just fell by the wayside. All right, Overwatch 2 just died, alright, because unless they bring in 6v6, the game is done, alright. The game's not going to be getting any updates within like 2 to 3 years. They're going away, alright. No one really wants to buy another Pink Mercy skin because guess what, boys, you have to buy the Pink Mercy skin because breast cancer awareness. Do you know how many charities I can donate my money to that has, that's for breast cancer awareness, and I don't need to get a Mercy skin and give money to Activision Blizzard and give them good press? I don't want to give them good press because they did the bare minimum of giving away money to a charity. Shit, I'm a normal human being and I can give away, what was it, $10, $20 to a breast cancer awareness charity. Wow, boys, the only difference is I didn't get a skin for it. oh my god, it seems like I'm a more virtuous person because I don't need something to be like, oh my god, boys, look at this skin I got for giving money to a charity. Like, I don't need the skin. The skin is trash also. I'm just saying, whoever thinks Pink Mercy is like the best skin known to man, I'm sorry, you're blind. It is a pink Mercy skin. It is absolutely trash. I am sorry. Make a pink skin for like Doomfist or someone else, please. Like, I don't care about this damn skin. If I want to give money to a charity, I will literally just give money to the charity. I don't need the game to be like, come on, boys, we have to do it for the game's sake. Come on, boys, because all it does is just give Activision Blizzard good press. So the next time they fuck us over, they can just be like, hey, boys, remember that charity we did? We might not bring it back if you guys don't buy things today. That's what they do all the time, boys. They always make it seem like, oh my god, yo, this limited time skin is out, boys. Why is it a limited time skin? Why can't Pink Mercy just be all year? Why can't it just be a permanent skin? Anytime someone buys the skin, guess what? We'll donate the money to charity. Thank you for being such a nice person and buying the Pink Mercy skin, instead of it being like, hey, if you don't get this skin now, you might miss out on the Pink Mercy skin. You better get it now. Like, that makes no sense. If you want the skin to be for charity, make it a forever skin. You can always buy this skin and it will always go to charity. And you know what? Might as well finish off this little rant because Overwatch has been doing pretty shit recently. They giga buffed the tanks, and oh my god, I tried my best to be like biased and be like, boys, come on, it's just the tanks, alright? They just buffed the tanks a little. They made it to where tanks are literally unkillable now. They used to be unkillable. Now they are unkillable. You can't kill the tanks in Overwatch 2, and it's so dumb. I don't understand what they are doing at Activision Blizzard, especially Team 4, the people that are working on Overwatch 2, but it seems like they don't know what they want to do with the game. Ever since they took out the one extra tank that actually balanced the game, they have just been spiraling out of control with like the tank buffs and nerfing everything that's not tank. I feel like they want the game to die at this point so they can go work on something else. They're like sick and tired of this game, so this is like their last ditch effort to be like, please, everyone, please complain so we can finally get rid of this bullshit. Because it's stupid that for some reason the game that won Game of the Year with 6v6 is now 5v5 and one of the worst rated games on Steam, and yet there's people that will still defend 5v5 even though no one wants it. No one was complaining about 6v6 whenever we had it, but as soon as we got 5v5, now for some reason all the pro Overwatch analysts are coming out of the woodwork. It's like, actually, 5v5 is better for everyone, even though less people are playing the game now than ever. But boys, that's my whole rant on the whole Xbox lying to the FTC and Overwatch 2's latest patch just absolutely destroying the game. I think I'm going to make a full video on that because it's absolutely horrible what they're doing to Overwatch 2. Like, we had a perfect game. Even whenever it wasn't being updated, it was doing better and it had a better sentiment than it does now when it's being updated. Like, they absolutely destroyed Overwatch 2. Just like how Boogie298 destroyed his online career in like a blink of an eye. Click this video right here to figure out what did Boogie do this time. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let's talk about this whole Xbox thing, boys. And I'll see you all tomorrow.